Okay, I think we're rolling. 3 claps to sync video and audio. I'm recording on the Zoom shotgun mic. And I'm recording between the two cameras right now because I want to know how the VR quality becomes. Hi there, I'm Bo Lorentzen, the Sailing 360 guy. And today I'm revisiting my old Kandao R camera. I kind of gave up using it in enclosed spaces like my sailboat because you need to have 24 inches or roughly this much, or a meter is even better, but you need at least this much before you get a decent stitch using the stock stitching software. And I don't like Mystica because I end up spending too much time on each clip and I want a faster production flow. You use the word 180 VR, which is 180 degrees to here. I always feel I keep seeing the corners when I turn. So what I'm trying now is doing 8K square, so it's 2 files, right and left eye, but I'm shooting it 270, meaning 25% of it is missing, and I'm putting that behind me. The reason is this camera needs to have this much space, so I want to do the 270 VR shot in the head, also known as a toilet or a bathroom, depending on what continent you're on, and see how much we see. And I'm also going to put it over here in the unstitchable galley, known as a kitchen. Alright guys, we have moved into the galley, which is a very small space on a sailboat because, you know, there's just not a lot of space. So we have 2 different cabins for sleeping. We have a galley, we have 2 burners, a microwave, and a sink where you can store all kinds of junk. Oh, and bottles of wine. Bottles of wine is where it's at. That all is in here, and a cutting board. So typical sailboat fashion, we have a cutting board that locks itself into the sink so that we can use space for more than one thing. Again, I am shooting in 270 VR, so I'm cutting 25% behind you, but if you look to your left, you will see the box of things that I always take up when we start sailing. So winch handles, lifelines, stuff like that. That always comes out, so there's space there when we sail. And over there you can see I haven't yet cleaned all my mess. Well guys, this is then the head, also known as the toilet or the bathroom. As you can see, I put new hardware in here because I wanted a better faucet and a better shower handle, not the little plasticky one. I also put new non-breakable mirrors up, and I have siliconed along most edges so that I can shower without that annoying curtain that just kind of gets wrapped onto you. So that's the head. It's a very small space, but by backing up the camera, I have 24 inches in front of camera 1. I have 18 inches on the first camera to the right, and I have 6 inches to the left. If I straight in front of the camera 1 is the faucet, and camera 1 and 8 splits between the faucet and the toilet. By the way, we usually run red light in here, and we'll also usually hook the door open while we're sailing to avoid people pinching their fingers when grabbing onto the door jamb coming in or out. So there it is. Again, we're shooting VR 270, so 270 degrees. If you look back, you're going to see I have blacked out some of the view to the back because that is unstitchable. I ran it through a template stitcher, but we did not stitch it. Finally, we're going to take this and we're going to head up in the cockpit for just a minute. Stay there, your decoration. Hey there guys, so we are doing camera 1 and 8, these 2 here, center, for shooting a test of 270 VR. What I've done is I've backed the camera way up against the bench over there so that I get more space. I have about a meter and you have about 2 to 3 feet. Get up here. 2 to 3 feet to the helm station one of the things that Catalina are really good at is shoehorning, helm station, all kinds of stuff into small cockpits. Personally, I would probably prefer the tiller here and have some more space, but it does make you feel like you have a larger boat. Up here we have the winch for the mainsail, and over here is the winch for the Genoa. Of course, we use a winch handle on that, and if you look over to your far right there, you're going to see the blue and green rope. That is the furling rope for the Genoa. The black one here is the furling rope for the mainsail. One of the advantages is I can furl all of the sails without leaving the cockpit, which gives me a bunch of additional safety. Of course, you can always argue that sometimes it is a little tricky to work with furling sails, so there is that. Anyway, here we are, Marina del Rey. Look around, you can only see 270 degrees. Oh, I'm sorry, doggy. Are you hanging out here? You already got dirty paws. How did you do that? Okay, so there you have it. If you like this, please click like and also click subscribe, because I'm going to be trying this process with some larger boats and some of the boat tours. I'm just testing this on my Catalina today to see if it works. By the way, if you come across a Catalina 309, it's a really nice sailing little boat. Well done. Mine is 207 or 2007, so it's not that old, but it's a nicely functioning, very small boat. I like it. What do you think, Caramel? Should we try to edit this and see if it sticks? What do you want? It's not time for dinner yet. Here we go. I am going to break camera stitch and go down the stairs, and we'll see how that goes. So thank you for watching. And in the comments, tell me how this actually works and what you think we need to do to make it better.